So you decided to sell your home. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to walk you through some of the basic steps required to get you from the moment you decide to sell your house to the moment your house gets sold. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to get together with a real estate agent that you trust and that you know. That's going to help you through this entire process. So they're going to oversee the marketing of your home, and they're going to see all the steps that we're going to talk about as far as getting that contract completed and getting that sale transferred over to the buyer. The realtor that you're going to choose is going to take you to the first step, which is probably the most important step in selling your home, which is establishing a sale price. There's a few factors you want to consider here. You're going to be looking at what other homes are for sale in the market at the time. So what's your competition? What's the demand and what's the supply? How many homes are for sale? How long is it taking for them to sell? You're also going to look at some factors like your net proceeds. How much do you need to make in your pocket at the end of the transaction, and time frames? How soon do you need that money? So all those factors are going to play a role in deciding what's the adequate price for your home. Keep in mind that the highest list price isn't necessarily always the best strategy, because you want to bring in as many buyers into your home as possible, so you don't want to price yourself out of the market. Once you've established the price and you've decided to move forward with the listing, now you're going to get your house ready. Some of the things that you're going to be doing are you're going to be removing some of the personal items. You want to highlight the features of your home rather than your personal collections or family photos. Your agent might recommend that you use a staging company. The staging company will come in, they will help you arrange furniture. They might recommend painting some walls neutral colors. Little touches here and there that are going to highlight, again, the features of your home and help buyers visualize themselves living in it. Then you're also going to be getting some photography of your home that you're going to use for marketing purposes, and sometimes video, and sometimes even aerial footage of the home. Anything that you can use to promote the sale of the home to get as many buyers interested in coming and seeing your house. Once that's all done, now we're ready to list your house. So by listing the house, we mean putting it into the multiple listing service, also known as the MLS. So what the MLS is, it's a repository of homes for sale that buyers agents can access and filter through depending on their buyers' criteria, such as location, price range, square footage, size of the house, bedrooms, bathrooms, garage, swimming pool, things like that. So they'll help filter through all those homes that are for sale and try to identify the right one for their clients. And so you want to make sure that your MLS listing is thorough and that you give as much information to your agent as you can, so that they can present it in the most favorable light, get as many buyers interested in your home as possible. Once your home is listed, that's when you're going to start to get some showings. That's when people are going to come in, they're going to view your home. You're going to have open house events where larger groups of people are going to be coming through your house. So you want to keep your house in good shape pretty much throughout the process. You never know when the right buyer is going to want to come and see your house. So you want to be ready to show it at pretty much any given moment. Once the buyers come in, that's when you're ready to receive offers. You might receive one, you might receive multiple offers depending on the market conditions, and your agent is going to help you vet through the different offers you receive. You might counter offer some of those. There's some negotiation that's going to happen, and you're going to come to an agreement with one of the buyers as to the terms for the sale of your house. Once you come to an agreement with them, you're going to go ahead and enter escrow. So escrow is a process that's managed by a third party, also known as the escrow company, and their role is to make sure that the contract that you agree to with the buyer gets met. So they're going to review all the terms of the contract, and they're going to follow through and gather all the documentation from both sides to ensure that both sides meet their end of the contract. So some of the examples of documentation are going to be disclosures on the status of the home. If you belong to a homeowners association, some of the HOA documentations you're going to have to provide to the buyer. Documents like that, title insurance. The buyer's going to do a physical inspection to come in and look at the house in a little bit more detail. things of that nature. The escrow process takes approximately 30 days on a typical contract. However, there are longer escrows, maybe 45, even 60 days, and shorter escrows, as short as sometimes 15 days. At the end of the escrow process, once all the final details have been gathered, all the documents have been reviewed, all the signatures have been gathered from both parties, and the bank is ready to fund the sale or the purchase, rather, for the buyers, now we're ready to close. So on closing, which is the last day of escrow, is when the bank will release the funds for the buyer to purchase the house, and at the same time the recording happens of the transfer of property ownership from your name to the buyer's name. So it happens pretty sequential, but rather quickly, so everything happens on the same day, and you get a disbursement of your funds, and the buyer gets title to the property and the keys to the house. And once that's done, congratulations, you just sold your house. If you have any other questions regarding real estate, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can contact me via my YouTube channel. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/JoeGoldRE, on Instagram at joe.sells.realestate, or by email at joe@joegoldre.com. I look forward to answering all your questions, so please send me some ideas what else you'd like me to cover.